I recently fell in love with Alicia from Clair Obscur, and so many of you in the comments said I had to check out Lumiere. I'm really excited. I don't play games at all, but I am now totally obsessed with games music. I think it is rivaling cinematic scores now. Click the gear to turn on the captions in your language, and let's find out what makes Lumiere so unforgettable.
Dim, dam, dadilam, vacarme s'en va dans l'oubli éternam, et Gustave dom guardiam, dilim, didididilam, lutes sera dodilam, seram, dim, dim, da da da, dim, dim, da da da, dim, da di dam, dim, dim, da da da, dim, dim, da da da, dim, da di dam. Dans là-haut sera ravi, les toits à sur noir gris fera, clair, obscur, trouble de rature, couvrera effet, clair, obscur, bordé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle.
I loved that opening. It was like a conversation between her voice, the violin, and then when the guitar came in with those interweaving lines, those instruments giving an emotional texture. And then when they all came in together, we suddenly had that unity that was so beautiful, bringing all these different personalities of the instruments together and then combining them, and her voice just floating on top. Now, I said before, and I was so pleased that I actually clocked this because people said in the comments that it reminded me of Baroque music specifically, and apparently the singer is known for singing Baroque pieces. It's in the lightness and brightness of her tone and that gentle vibrato rather than the big opera sound that you get from people who train classically. Now, all the music from this reminds me of French art house cinema, and I love that. It's so dreamy. Her placement is so beautiful. She could sing it big and heavy and chest voice. Oh, clair obscur. Obscure, if I'm being a bit French about it. But she's light and bright. Oh, clair. It just gives it that floaty, arty feel, which fits with the game now that I know a little bit about that.
Oh, clair, oh. Obscure.
Even in the chorus, she's singing clair obscur, not clair obscur. It's not big and bolshy, it's light, bright, ethereal. It's like it's floating on the wind. Ugh. Now I think we're about to get a beautiful build. I love the French.
Clair obscur, guardé aux peintures. Clair obscur, trouble de rature, courera effet. Clair obscur, guardé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle. Clair obscur, trouble de rature, trouvera effet. Clair obscur, guardé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle.
Yes. What I love from this earlier section is the use of counter melodies, and what is that? In the harmonies, each instrument has its own distinct melody. It's not just an accompaniment line. If you listen to it individually, you'd think it was its own piece almost. This is something that is particularly common in classical music. I think now in a lot of pop music and modern music, we have a little bit more of an integrated harmonic sort of sound. There's less of these counter melodies. Let's bring back Baroque. It's so beautiful.
Tu trouveras sans elle.
See? They both have their own melody. hum was really interesting. She really closed her mouth often. Especially people who are trained classically will make a little bit more space, but it's kind of a French placement where it goes really through the nose. It sounded a little bit more closed and I really, really like it. I also love how she has this beautiful subtle vibrato. It's very, very minimal, but it's there and it gives a fluttery feel like butterfly wings. And finally, I cannot get enough of her phrasing and how everything has this gooey movement to it. Nothing is ever the same volume. It constantly moves and flows, and it brings to mind impressionist paintings like Monet or something beautiful like that. I think because it doesn't sit perfectly within any genre, it feels both ancient and new. It feels like a memory I had forgotten I had.
Clair-obscur, trouble de rature, courbera effet. Clair-obscur, noir et haut peinture, trouvera sans elle.
That singer there must be related to the composer. The composer is the guy playing the guitar. He looks so similar.
Clair-obscur, noir et haut peinture, trouvera sans elle. Clair-obscur, trouble de rature, courbera effet. Clair-obscur, noir et haut peinture, trouvera sans elle.
Gorgeous. I love where game music is going. It is not just background music. It is the story. It is art now. I used to be totally obsessed with movie music, and now I am going in this direction because it is so good. Let me know if there are any other gems from Clair Obscur or any other game. I'd love to hear it. If you liked this video, then you might like some of these, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.